Good evening all, I'm Aditi Lamba. Welcome to tonight's episode of Vision of Asia, bringing to you all the voice of South Asian Americans. What a week it's been so far, with much happening across a multitude of issues, events and political dialogues. This week we are seeing much on the role of South Asian Americans in international relations and domestic politics, along with much more on giving back to the ones in need, as well as the art of expressing gratitude. Remember, do connect with us on events@itvgold.com if you or your association is raising voting awareness or grassroots empowerment as the country goes into yet another primary in the Democratic presidential elections nominating process, with the state of South Carolina hosting its primaries this Saturday. We would love to hear from South Asian community residing in the state of South Carolina, which is considered to set the stage for multicultural as well as minority communities as they head towards their elections soon in their states. Early voting has already begun and all presidential candidates are heavily campaigning across the nation, making their last appeals. So if you are a registered citizen residing in South Carolina, please go and exercise your right to vote this Saturday. Also, a quick update here on coronavirus. U.S. health authorities are currently managing 59 cases in the country, mostly consist of Americans repatriated from a cruise ship in Japan, but have also said that a global pandemic is likely and have urged all to maintain a good hygiene to protect themselves and seek medical care if there are persistent symptoms. Here is hoping for the well-being of all infected individuals and also prayers for the ones who have lost their battle against coronavirus. Time to now begin tonight's episode, highlighting more on coronavirus information, along with exclusive featuring renowned Indian American author, doctor and public figure Dr. Deepak Chopra. Let's begin with the headlines. Akshaya Patra hosts Dr. Deepak Chopra on Mindfulness, Happiness and Charity, Princeton Club, New York. Center for Community Media presents panel discussion on coronavirus, disinformation, discrimination and expectation in New York City. Shree Umiya Dham celebrates Maha Shivratri prayers and rituals at the Oak Tree Road in New Jersey. This and much more right after a short break. Stay with us on Vision of Asia, Voice of the Community. We'll be right back. And welcome again. You are watching Vision of Asia, South Asian News segment, and I am Aditi Lamba. This is the Wednesday night episode. Beginning the show tonight, let's take a look at one of our biggest stories for this week, featuring renowned and respected Indian American author, medical professional, and a prominent public figure and speaker, Dr. Deepak Chopra. One of the world's leading writers and entrepreneurs in holistic health and healing, Dr. Deepak Chopra has been a pioneer in addressing the need and importance of meditation, transcendence, and the nature of consciousness. With that, recently, non-profit Akshaya Patra Foundation New Jersey chapter hosted an interactive fundraising event with Dr. Deepak Chopra as the keynote speaker at the Princeton Club in New York City. World's largest NGO-run midday meal plan program, Akshaya Patra feeds over 1.8 million children in 13 states of India, and this was another successful and engaging event enhancing Akshaya Patra's ongoing projects that hope to reach more children of underserved communities of India. We have tonight glimpses focused on the great efforts and programs of Akshaya Patra Foundation, where Dr. Deepak Chopra addressed all on mindfulness and his happiness formula and the importance of volunteering and giving back to the life in need. Let's take a look.
For example, that only 5% of disease-related gene mutations are fully penetrant, which means if you have that particular mutation, the disease is guaranteed. Somebody has a BRCA gene for breast cancer, they'll get breast cancer. And for that, we have new technologies coming from Boston, CRISPR and so on. But 95% of disease-related gene mutations are still actually not penetrant. They're influenced by lifestyle. So 95% of chronic illness is influenced by how we live our lives. And happiness is one component.
Yes, I mean, we had such a great program, and we had a great speaker, Deshpande, Mr. Deshpande, as well as Deepak Chopra. And Deepak Chopra said, a good friend of ours for a long time, and Deepak Chopra said very right thing, that only happiness you get when you help someone else. And I think that's an absolute great tagline, which I'm following it, and my all friends, Dr. Kulkarni and Mrs. Kulkarni, both are following it, and everyone else should follow it. Thank you.
Akshaya Patra is doing a great job to feed the school children, and they do all the fundraising all over United States. In October, they have fundraising in New Jersey. So they do amazing work for the children.
So about 10 years ago, we were in a conference in Vancouver with His Holiness Dalai Lama, who, if you've seen him even on videotapes or anywhere, he's the happy guy. He's a very happy person. All the scientists who were there, he said, can you do some research on what makes people happy? And of course, the scientists, this is the mind-brain conference, they came back 2 years later with something that they call the happiness formula. So let me share it with you, okay? Happiness formula is written in the following way. H is equal to, H stands for happiness, is equal to S. S stands for something called set point in the brain, and I'll explain what that is in a moment. The set point in the brain determines 50% of your happiness experience every day. Every day. H is equal to S plus C. C is conditions of living, primarily financial conditions.
And we are delighted here to have this program tonight at the Princeton Club in Manhattan. We have a lot of dignitaries here. We have Deepak Chopra ji, we have Deshpande, we have Vandana Tilak. And we are really excited that all these other guests who are here are going to be able to participate and listen to their presentations.
Yep. It was wonderful that Dr. Chopra said, and he spelled out the formula for happiness, and biggest happiness comes when you make someone else happy. And that is so true. And Akshaya Patra can be a resource to make you happy and contribute to people's happiness.
The third part of the formula, H is equal to S plus C plus V, is the choices we make every day. Every day we make. So that's about 40%. 50%, 10%, 40%, roughly. So what's the set point? The set point is your attitude to life, basically. If you think that life is a problem, then you have a set point for unhappiness. If you think that life is an opportunity and that you exist for a reason, then you're a happy person. How is the set point determined? It's determined, unfortunately, for you by your parents. So if your parents were always complaining, condemning, playing the victim, criticizing, you hear that as a child, and there's a phenomenon called mirror neurons. Your neurons mirror the neurons of your parents, and so you grow up to be an unhappy person. And it has nothing to do with you, because you were basically mimicking what you heard. On the other hand, if your parents were always looking for opportunities, excited about existence, and always thought there was, in any adversity, there was a seed of a greater opportunity, then you grow up to be a happy person.
Well, thank you very much. It's been a fantastic event at the Princeton Club. It's so nice to see so many people from New York and New Jersey come here together and really share their compassion and true concern for the children in India, where we can make sure that every child has an opportunity and is not deprived of education because of hunger. So we really appreciate the crowd here tonight and their compassion to help us. Thank you. Thank you very much.
The last part of the formula, H is equal to S plus C plus V is the choices, voluntary choices. V stands for voluntary choice. So people make two kinds of choices. And one choice is for personal pleasure. The second choice that people make is the one you're going to make tonight. It is the choice that brings you some meaning or purpose or some sense of fulfillment. So those choices include feeling relevant, having a meaning and purpose in your existence, and also the ability to make other people happy. In fact, the fastest way to be happy is to make somebody else happy. You want to give yourself a dopamine hit, make somebody happy. Immediately then you will feel better.
एक मीन्स इतना अच्छा काम कर रहा है भारत में. मैं पर्सनली तो मेरा प्रेफर्ड चैरिटी है, नॉन प्रॉफिट है. और सबसे बढ़िया बात अक्षय पात्रा की एट वेरी लो एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव कॉस्ट बहुत ही ज़रूरतमंद लोगों को, बच्चों को वो भोजन पहुंचाती है. और दे हैव सर्व्ड 1 बिलियन मील्स. दे वॉन्ट द गांधी पीस प्राइज़ लास्ट ईयर. और बहुत ही मतलब एक जो आइडियल होना चाहिए नॉन प्रॉफिट और फिलैंथ्रोपी का, वो उस सीमा तक अक्षय पात्रा पहुंचता है. और सबसे खुशी की बात है कि हम लोग काफ़ी जुड़े हुए हैं अक्षय पात्रा के साथ. अक्षय पात्रा की जो लीडरशिप है, वंदना जी लॉस एंजलिस में, और हमारे एरिया में डॉक्टर रचना कुलकर्णी एंड डॉक्टर आनंद कुलकर्णी, उनका जो लीडरशिप है वो देखने में बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है कि उन लोगों ने इतना एक्टिवली काम किया है. और भारत और यूनाइटेड स्टेट्स के बीच में जो सेतु है उसमें अक्षय पात्रा एक बहुत बड़ा योगदान करता है.
It's just a great privilege to be part of this amazing effort. If everybody followed what Akshay Patra is doing, we could have a more peaceful, just, sustainable, healthier and joyful world. So please donate and get involved. Akshay Patra. Well, soft power is simply the software of your body. It's called the mind. And the mind functions through creativity, insight, love, compassion, joy, equanimity, vision, insight, intuition, imagination. So soft power, what you call, is real power. My dear friends, make a difference in the world for your own happiness, for your own health, for your own future, and of course for the future of India. India has never invaded another country militarily. India has colonized the world through its culture, through its music, through its poetry, through its mythologies, living mythologies, through its fashions, through its entertainment. And there's no part in the world where you go and there aren't Indians and the Indian culture is not alive. And so whatever it is that gave us this gift, that we were born in that place that we call Mother India, it is our obligation and our duty.
Hindus nationwide have been celebrating Maha Shivratri, an important festival in Hinduism devoted to Hindu deity Lord Shiva. In the religious event honors the birth of Shiva. The religious occasion sees various traditions and rituals partake in the festivities, where the temples and houses host pujas, aartis and processions while gathering the Hindu community together during Maha Shivratri. It is said that the devotees consider Maha Shivratri auspicious as it symbolizes the overcoming of darkness and sadness from their lives. Hindu Lord Shiva is the most revered Hindu deity and forms a part of the great holy trinity, Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh, the creator, the preserver and the destroyer. Let's take a look at how popular Shree Umiya Dham Mandir of New Jersey partook in the celebration at Oak Tree Road in New Jersey.
on this Shivaratri's occasion, we had approximately 500 to 700 people visited during the whole day. Today in the evening, we had a prayer from like 5 to 7, and Aarti was at 7 o'clock, and our prayer hall was completely filled with all the local Edison people. We were glad to see all the local community get involved and celebrating this festival. This is all about the temple. Like, we want to emphasize, like, our local culture, our tradition to celebrate in Umiya Dham. So please join us at each and every occasions. We're looking forward to see each and every one of you at Umiya Dham Edison.
Hi, myself Ketki Bhavsar, and first of all, happy Shivaratri, everyone. We are enjoying the Shivaratri festival today in Umiya Dham Temple, Edison. There are 700 people over here right now, and we will take prasad after puja and all.
Maha Shivratri to all. We are today in Umiya Dham Temple in Edison and enjoying, and almost 700 people here today for prayer and puja, everything. So everyone, Om Namah Shivaya, Happy Shivratri.
Har Har Mahadev.
Deva.
એમાંની મહારાત્રિ એ ભગવાન શિવની રાત્રિ છે અને એ ભગવાન શિવની આ રાત્રિની કરેલી ઉપાસનાથી પંચવક્ત્ર પરમેશ્વર જે ભગવાન સમસ્ત ભૂમંડળના અધિષ્ઠાતા છે એવા હાટકેશ ભગવાન પશુપતિનાથનું સર્વ પ્રકારે પૂજન અર્ચન કરતા વિશ્વનું કલ્યાણ કુદરતના દ્રવ્યોથી જ થાય. ધનિક અને નિર્ધન, જ્ઞાની અને અજ્ઞાની, ભક્ત અને અભક્ત સર્વ કરી શકે એ માટે જલધારા પ્રિયો શિવ એવા ભગવાન શિવને કંઈ ન મળે તો કેવલ જલનો અભિષેક કરી રીઝવવાનું પર્વ. એવા શિવરાત્રિ પર્વમાં ભગવાન સદાશિવ દરેક પ્રકારના જૈવિક અને રાસાયણિક ઉપદ્રવોથી સમસ્ત વિશ્વને રક્ષે, બચાવે એવી આજના પર્વમાં શુભકામના સાથે સૌને બમ બમ બોલે નમઃ પાર્વતી પતયે હર હર મહાદેવ હર.
It's time for the show break. Stay with us on Vision of Asia, Voice of the Community. We'll be right back. Welcome again. You are watching the Wednesday night edition of Vision of Asia, South Asian News segment. As we have been discussing on RTV Gold, the coronavirus epidemic, which started in China last year, has continued to spread around the world, with 100 more cases confirmed in South Korea, Italy, and Iran as of this evening. CDC, U.S. Center for Disease Control and Prevention, have warned Americans to prepare for the illness to start spreading within the U.S., saying it's not a question of if, but when. Most of the cases and deaths have still been in mainland China. However, internationally, the concern for a deep spread without a proper treatment plan or vaccine available has surely seen nations race to try and control. With that, recently, to educate more New Yorkers and reach out to concerned Asian communities of the country, The Center for Community Media held a panel discussion titled Coronavirus and New York City's Chinese Community, Disinformation, Discrimination, and What to Expect. This event comes during a time where the outbreak, which has seen no cases reported in New York so far, is adversely impacting Chinese and other Asian community businesses. The discussion also reflected upon the measures being taken to protect the city of New York, along with more on virus threat, preventative measures, and the state of city hospitals and its capacity in case of a local breakout.
I'm Rong Xiaoqing. I'm a reporter for Xingtao Daily. I'm the moderator for today's panel, and today we talked about the coronavirus epidemic, which scared a lot of people around the world. It seems like we don't have confirmed case in New York City, and the city hospitals are quite prepared. But we don't know what would happen in the future. There could be a bigger outbreak, so everyone needs to embrace and to be prepared for a future epidemic.
That is obviously ongoing. There's always this contingent of misinformation. So from a public health standpoint, we are always battling two outbreaks. First, the actual outbreak of patients getting infected, and then this outbreak of this misinformation being, populated by, fear mongers and whatnot. And it's important to obviously be able to give factual information. So from the census standpoint, it'll give an opportunity for public health officials to perhaps give pamphlets that have factual information of what is actually happening and what they can do about it. So I think from that standpoint, certainly, things to plan for, but we're not there yet. And, we can certainly look and see what needs to be done in that regard.
Yeah, I'm Dr. Sarah Madad. I'm the Senior Director of New York City Health and Hospital System-Wide Special Pathogens Program. And we're here today to basically talk about, the coronavirus disease and how not to obviously stigmatize or discriminate against the Asian community. Obviously, there's a lot of interest in this particular topic given the context of what's happening around the world. There's obviously a coronavirus disease outbreak happening with over, 75,000 cases and counting. But one of the things we want to highlight is obviously not discriminating against any particular community. So in this regard, the Asian community, what we know is that infectious diseases do not respect boundaries. Everybody's susceptible. And so obviously just making sure that, discrimination is not something that, is, based on science, if you will. So look at facts, look at things that are coming out that are factual, and obviously talk to your healthcare provider if you have additional information or have additional questions.
Obviously their business has really been suffering, and I'm wondering if you're seeing any more, or if, I feel like it would be very problematic for lots of businesses to somehow mark that their establishments were safe, but are you seeing more of this? Is there something that we as journalists can help with that and the sort of disinformation around that?
So while this may have started in China, that doesn't mean that none of us are, are not susceptible. It can obviously spread to anybody. So from that point on, we need to obviously make sure that we are not stigmatizing or marginalizing any one group of people. Because also from a public health standpoint, what this does is that if you're marginalizing and discriminating against a group of individuals, then those individuals are less reluctant to actually seek out healthcare assistance because of being marginalized. And what that does from a public health standpoint is that then that chain of transmission can continue.
That is so important a point. That's why we need your help to get out the message. The best message is from you as journalists, independent professional journalism that does the fact checking, right? The example, you want to encourage transparency. You want to encourage honest reporting. If something, I have a model and all my staff knows it like a broken record. If there's bad news, I want to be first to know about it. But I hate surprises. So if you're honest with me, you gain trust. If I lie to you, then you cannot trust me.
It's very unfortunate that this time around the coronavirus is creating such a negative impact in our community. But there is no case that's been test positive in New York City and New York State at this moment. There are 0 cases as of today. And the mortality rate at this moment is 2%. So even if you're infected at this moment, 97 other person do not die from it. And so, knock on wood, obviously, we hope to have it safe. So we are also doing a campaign called Show Love here, which is that if you come between now and between Valentine's Day and March 15, any receipt about $10, you can go to our kiosk and redeem for a raffle, and you can win an iPhone X, some jewelry, and something. But more importantly, I know many of you came down to Chinatown without redeeming the receipt or going to the raffles. But we really gratefully appreciate that, because I see that this campaign is being copied by other cities, other mayors. San Francisco mayor just showed some love today by going to their local Chinatown store. Philadelphia mayor went to eat in Chinatown. And our health commissioner came, Dr. Babo, took her team twice to eat in Chinatown. So I encourage people to, you have a higher chance of getting the flu if you don't take the flu shot, keeping wash your hand. But the chance of getting the coronavirus is very, very remote at this moment. But we should stay vigilant. But at this moment, life goes on. Enjoy life. There are a lot of great fun and great food and great company to be had in Chinatown. And I hope to see you there soon. Thank you very much.
Hi, I am Ayako Takada from NHK, which is a Japanese broadcaster. And I wanted to add to this question, this discussion today, that because we look like Chinese people as well, we really feel for them, and I feel we experience the same thing. So we wish that more accurate information will go around, and we can, all the media, not only ethnic media, but major media are going to talk about this.
And this is all for our show for the night. Remember to send us your suggestions and get your voices and organizations on our show. Email us on events@itvgold.com or follow us on Facebook @itvgold. You can also now subscribe to our YouTube channel to watch many of our popular shows for free. Thank you for joining us tonight. This is Vision of Asia, and I am Aditi Lamba. Take care and be well.